turning when you're going like 60 mile an hour. Right now I'm doing 55 mile per hour and I'm turning roughly 2,700 RPMs. And we'll take her on up to 60. Got a turn here. Alright, we're gonna try to get back up to 60 mile an hour real quick and I'll show you what kind of RPMs and stuff I'm turning at 60 mile per hour. Now this is a 4R70W, but I've only got it in the third gear right now, no overdrive or lockup. So this way it'll give you an idea. I also got 373 gears, a 28-inch rear tire. Alright, we're going 60 mile an hour, and as you can tell, I'm right at 3,000 RPM, guys. So 60 mile an hour and I'm turning 3,000 RPM. Now we'll put it in lockup, or in we'll put it in overdrive real quick. And as you can tell, it went from 3,000 to 2,300. So from 3,000 to 2,300 in overdrive, still keeping 60 mile per hour. So that'll let you know just how much of an RPM drop there is going from a regular turbo 400 to a transmission that's got overdrive on a street car. And again, I got 373 gears and I've got my 275 radials on the car right now. So yeah, that'll give you an idea. So everybody always talks about, you know, driving a street strip car or a race car as they call it on the road. And I basically just wanted to show you guys what it would be like if you drove a turbo 400 on the road, where you get that 1-to-1 gear ratio, or the 1-0 gear ratio in third gear. And as you can tell a while ago, you know, it was around 3,000 RPM at 60 mile an hour with a 28-inch tire on the back of it. And another thing is the manual valve body. Everybody always like, well, how does a manual valve body drive on the street? And it drives great, other than, you know, you got full pressure when you shift, basically. So every gear you go to, the transmission's at full pressure for every gear, so it kind of jars in the gear just a little bit, but nothing bad. Other than that, I mean, generally this car right here drives, so far I've only put about 800 miles on the total, but so far it drives like a normal vehicle would. I mean, it's nothing crazy. So there's no reason you couldn't drive a turbo 400 on the street with a, like my car's got a 4200 stall